Okay, so now that we've taken lots of digital photos, it is time to compile them all into a digital collage. The app that we are going to be using today is iPhoto, so I want you to go ahead and click on the app. And when you first load your iPhoto app, it's going to show you some different dates and some different images, but what I really want you to work with today is the projects. So I'm going to have you click on projects, and then I want you to click on the plus sign. It's going to give you three different options: web journal, slideshow, photo book. Today we're going to be focusing on the web journal. So it's going to start by creating your home page here that you're going to add your images to, and you'll notice here it shows that you need to add something to it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add my photos. So I'm going to click on my photos, and yes, I've got a lot of different photos in here. I'm going to scroll through, whoops, my photo stream, and I'm going to pick out the photos that I'm going to include in my artwork. So I've picked some photos that I've taken previously. Bear with me as I try and locate some of those. I'm going to go back up to the top. Oh, here are most of them. So I'm selecting my different photos that and I thought I had some others, but we'll go with these for now. Oh, here's a building, self-portrait. Okay, so I've got some different photos here. Now, I find it very boring to keep them all the same size, so I'm actually going to click here on the edit, and I'm going to make some different selections. So I'm going to choose a different layout, and I like to have some different size photos, so I'm going to select a different layout. And once I'm happy with my layout, I can also choose to sort. So by hitting the button here, it'll sort through my photos and shift them around. I can choose if I want to have a small grid, medium grid, large grid. So think about what is best going to fit your photos on this page. You can choose to have different borders and things and different backgrounds by making your selections here. So maybe I want to have frames, or maybe I want it on denim or dark. So I can choose, or maybe I want them touching. I think I'm going to go with the dark. And then once I've made my selections here, I'm ready to finish organizing my photos. So I don't want this to be called My Web Journal 5, so I'm going to double click here so I can edit it. And I'm going to say My Digital, oops, photography, art 2D. Okay, then what I can do is I can add some titles. You'll notice here from when I was testing the program out earlier, I already have some captions on here. So I can go in and add some more captions, like here is my self-portrait. Shadow, something in motion, a building, clouds, something from nature. So you can go through and label your different ones. Now, what else you can do in here is you can actually edit your different photos. You can swap photos around. To see what all the features are, if you tap this question mark up here, it's going to give you some different options that will allow you to personalize your collage a little bit better. So what I'm going to do, I want to edit this one, so I'm going to double tap, and that'll let me zoom in. So for time, I want to have a slightly different composition. And to make those go away, I can touch my question mark here. Now, I would much rather have a different, larger photo. So I think I'm going to pick this one here for my motion. I want to trade those out. And one way you can do that is by using this feature here. So if I tap on that and I take and I select the photo that I want to be larger and I drag it to the other photo, it'll swap those two photos for me. Now I can also take and drag, so I want to include more of their bodies in this image, so I can select the dots and make this one larger. Maybe I also want to have this nature one larger, so I can take, grab, and drag, and it's going to shuffle around my images in my collage. So I can continue to work with this and make some adjustments, oops, on here. So if I wanted some of these to be a little bit larger, I can do that, but make sure that you're including in here all of your, I think there's the list of 14, the photography homework list. Make sure you're including all of those photos. When I come back on Wednesday, I will have you share this with me as well, but in the meantime, you will be sharing this, taking a look around the room. And one way to get back from editing it, if you click back, it will then get rid of your dotted boxes and make it look more finalized. So you are going to set out your iPad and we're going to walk around and check them, take a look at each other's photos. Another option as well, I would like you to take a screenshot. So I would try and fit as many of your photos on here as you can. Make sure you have your labels, and then you're going to press your power button and home button. And again, if it works better, you could always flip it so it's vertical if that lets you see more of your images. I'm going to keep mine horizontal, but I'm going to hit the power button and the home button. You'll hear a click and it will take the photo, and that's what you are going to upload to Google Classroom. So then I can go into Safari and I can go to classroom.google.com, and then I can log in and then upload my screenshot to the Google Classroom assignment. So good luck, and I look forward to seeing your work.